guys, it's Tracy with Stampin' Away with Tracy, and I want to show you a new product out of the mini catalog. It's Embossing Editions Toolkit, and it's actually in the mini catalog, and if you don't have one, there's a link below. Fill that out, and I'm happy to mail you one. And you can find this toolkit here on page 49. It's number 3. And you can see it there. Now, I actually got it because I purchased the Sweet Rustic Harvest. So if you purchase the Sweet here, you get everything on this page included. So you get your pattern paper, which is double-sided. You get your black 12 by 12 cardstock. You get your kit for embossing. You get your embellishments, your leaves, your stamps, and die set. And that's how I got mine. But it's the tool set I want to focus on in this video, because I want to show you the reasons why I wanted it. I do have another little cheap embossing tray, if you might say, and I'll show you that too. And I'll show you the differences. Okay, this is how it comes packaged. Right like that. And let me show you each and every part and how it works. So, this is the tray. It comes with an embossing buddy, and I'll show you how to use that. It comes with some tweezers that I love, and it comes with a paintbrush. And I'm going to show you what these all do and why I like them. Okay, let's go. Here's the embossing buddy. I can't tell any difference in the embossing buddy. It's just an embossing buddy. You use this on your paper before you stamp with your Versamark so that it gets fingerprints and orals and everything off of what you're going to emboss. So that's what that's for. This, I love. It's tweezers. And see, you push it here. Can you see that? I just want to make sure I'm under the video. Push it here and it opens like this. Now, the reason I like these and the reason I didn't like tweezers were metal on the end and they always put an indention on my paper, and I hated that. So I love these. Number one, they're curved. Can you see that? And look how it holds your paper. Like this or like this, however you want to do that. But I hope you all can see that there is no indention on that paper from these. And my tweezers always put like a little indention that drove me crazy. So that's the reason I like these. Again, you pinch them right here, and this is how they open, like this. And they're very sturdy, heavier than I thought they would be, but that's good with me because I want them to last. And I definitely think this is a great tool. Okay, the next thing is this little paintbrush. I have been using a regular paintbrush because when you stamp on your image, sometimes you'll get your embossing powder someplace you don't want it. And I would take the brush and do this. But the reason I like this better than just a regular paintbrush, it's a little stiffer. And it's super thin, so you can go in little spots. That's what I like about this. It's comfortable to hold. I'm kind of holding it like a pencil, really. And it does a thin line. And it will scrape away the embossing powder that you don't want on your project. So, let me show you this one too. See if it'll make an indentation. Okay, I've got it on there. No indentation. You see that? No indentation. I should have showed you on the red. It's easier to see. Isn't that pretty? Beautiful. Leaves the paper perfect, which is what I love. So, this kit, so worth it. Okay, now, I want to talk about this little tray. This is the tray I had before. I used it. It worked. It's no problem. Actually, I don't even know where this came from because I had a fire about 10 years ago and lost our home and everything in it, everything. So, needless to say, I lost all my crafting stuff. And my husband was on Marketplace being very sweet and bought a truck bed load of a demonstrator who had passed away for $100, and this was in it. I probably told this story, so sorry if you've already heard it. And I got all kinds of older Stampin' Up! Stuff. This is definitely not Stampin' Up!, but it still works, and I've used it for 10 years. It's not a problem. But let me show you the improved and why I like it. I like the size. See, it got embossing powder on it when I folded it up. I like the size very much. I like that it's a little deeper than mine because sometimes if I'm just using my heat gun on something, I will stick my paper in here that's wet if it's watercolor, and I'll heat gun it right in here. And I like because the sides are a little higher. But this is the feature I love. Look at this. This screws off like this. And let me show you how easy it is to put your embossing powder back in the bottle, because that actually is my biggest complaint about my blue one. As you can see, it gets embossing powder and I have to clean it out all the time, and obviously I haven't done that. But so this one is just going to pretend here. This is embossing powder. Okay, I put it on my paper like that. Okay, there's my project. So what you do is you unscrew this like this. This is my embossing powder because you can reuse it. This embossing powder is good to the last drop. Okay, you want to bring your embossing powder down a little bit like this. Unscrew the lid like this. There's some in the lid. We use that. Put it over it and you can aim perfectly. And there is very, very little waste. Love that. See all that's kind of humped up? That's all that came out. Isn't that cool? Really like it. So I just wanted to show you this kit, and it's in the mini catalog, like I said, page 49, and the name of it is Embossing Additions Toolkit. So if this is something you're interested in, I'll have the link below. If you have questions, don't hesitate to send me a question or an email or hop over to my Facebook page. Thanks, guys. I'm so grateful that you joined me. I hope you like this tool as much as I do. Thanks.